Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a very long time since I last did a video update. Quick note. Recently, my computer just broke. In fact, here's its GPU, okay? This is part of inside of a computer. And I need to send that in for repair so for the next couple of weeks potentially, I am going to be recording with my laptop. Using my laptop hardware. It is not the strongest, so if the quality is not up to par as usual, I apologize guys, but I will try my best. Alright, so with that being said, I think it's important to get right into some of that technical analysis that you guys just love. Alright, so it's been a little bit of some time since I've last done an update on the Bitcoin, but recently it just hasn't really been doing all that much. It's just been ranging within this consolidating zone for quite some time. And what I mean is this flagging wedge right here, okay? So essentially, after we had a retest towards this bottom channel around 6,800, we saw a break above. It did have a double top of some sorts. Then we had a support along this, what started to be a trend line, right? And then of course we saw a retest again towards that top channel, rejection as of last night or 2 days ago now, and then this morning we're seeing again another retracement towards that top channel. And so eventually, I think we're going to end up just ranging until the point where we actually end up breaking out of it. All right, so it would not surprise me if either one of two things: we either end up rejecting this, going back down towards that trend line one more time and then seeing a breakout, or even breaking out right here. Okay, it is leaning towards that bullish side. The reason that I say that is because, and I've talked about this, and I did talk about this in my last video, was that any single time you see consolidation on resistance, it tends to be a sign of bullish momentum, meaning that there's people that are buying and accumulating at this zone right here, okay? And so if we were to break above its current resistance, this would put us up above to 10,000, okay? Just because that's where its next range or resistance is at. And so that would be close to around I believe a 20% move from here. Yeah, it's about a 25% move, which is actually really good money to be made. With that being said, if you are holding altcoins, you can do one of two things. You can either hold it out a little bit longer, or you can end up just riding that BTC wave, right? In case it does end up breaking out. This isn't certainty. This is not financial advice, because there is that possibility that Bitcoin does end up breaking down. All right. That is also another possibility. But currently risk to reward ratio does point that there is some potential upside. And that would be a good sign in the overall markets. With that being said, like we were talking about with some of these altcoins, a lot of altcoins have been I should say unison been consolidating within this literally a similar range, like the way we're seeing here with the Neo. Okay, a lot of them have just been ranging back and forth, I guess similarly to that of Bitcoin, right, where it just kind of goes up and down. And I don't expect any different, I think, for at least another week or so, just because a lot of them still needs a little bit more consolidation. I was expecting like 24-hour and then just continuing towards the upside. But you have to remember, a lot of these altcoins, they've been in some major resistance for quite some time. So it isn't until now that we are starting to see that buildup in volume, meaning that there's people finally accumulating a lot of these altcoins. And whichever altcoin it is that you're talking about, right? Whether it be the Neo, whether it be the Ethereum, right? Let's pull up the Ethereum. Similarly, it's doing the exact same thing, just consolidating within this range. And I think it will also continue consolidating just some more along this current trend line, I think. All right. I think it is possible again for it to break out eventually, but I do think that there's going to be just more consolidation along those lines, right? And just like similar to the Bitcoin, I think a lot of these altcoins do have a lot more upside. I just, so I'm a lot more bullish towards the altcoins than I am with even the Bitcoin. I think ultimately, I think that at this point, since we're seeing such heavy consolidation with Ethereum, it would not surprise me whatsoever for us to make highs of around $400, right? That's almost a 65% move, which is totally possible, especially with the Ethereum. Similarly with even like the XRP, right? Let's pull up the XRP real quickly. I already had this actually drawn out earlier. But you can see that it's respecting these trend lines quite well, actually. So there's nothing to panic about, nothing to worry. Really, what it comes down to with these altcoins is really just patience. Lots and lots of patience if you're up for it. For me, I just don't see I just don't see anything bad about these charts. They look very, very bullish, very strong case to be made here for them. And similarly, like I said with the Ethereum, I would expect for the XRP a breakout and probably towards its highs of around at least 61 cents, right? Which is another about 65% there. And even then, towards the higher end, potentially even like 100% retracement, right? Towards that 78-cent range, 80% range. Which wouldn't completely surprise me, right? So a lot of these altcoins do have a lot of ultimate upside, and they will eventually have to catch up to its Bitcoin comparative. It's just a matter of being patient. I will make an update once that day comes about. For the time being, though, I will just have to, play by day, and see what goes on. So if you guys haven't already, go follow me, guys, on my social media links. The links are in the description below. I can't pull them up here on my screen again because I'm using this janky ass software. I apologize for that. But also go join the Discord community. Links in the description below, guys. That's where I share a lot of my technical analysis. We do have a community there. We got all actively, literally every day. We just, post charts and whatnot. So if you guys would like to join that, links in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, all right? And I know it's not up to par with quality, but what matters here is the charts and the technical analysis itself, okay? With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the content. I'll see you guys on the next one.